wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Hello everyone, I'm Harry, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do another How to Sound Like video, so we're going to try and get the tones on Creep by Radiohead. So I should mention, I managed to find a multi-track online again for this, so the only parts you're hearing from the original are the piano near the end, the drums, the bass, and the vocals. All the guitar parts I muted on the tracks and recorded my own in. So this is a killer song with probably one of the most iconic chorus pedal tones right at the beginning, and then we got the big aggressive guitars for the chorus. So of course there's a couple of key ingredients to getting Johnny Greenwood's parts on this. This is who I focused on, and I think it's pretty much just that anyway. So obviously I'm going to be using the Telecaster style guitar, so for that I'm using my Macmull T-Classic, and then I was using my old silver face twin reverb with settings like this, which is running through the universal audio aux just to attenuate ever so slightly, running into two Celestion G12M65 creamback speakers, and then being recorded by the Lewitt LCT640 TS condenser microphone and the MTP440 dynamic microphone. I had a tiny bit of reverb coming from the amp for the clean chorus effect parts, but then for the main distorted parts I turned that off. But we're using the Source Audio Collider to get the big room reverb sound, but I'll talk about that further on. So before we get started, if you do enjoy this sound like video at any point, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot, and that way you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. There's going to be gear affiliate links in the description to every piece of gear I used in this video and to record my videos. These do help support the channel out further, so I'd really appreciate if you go and check them out. Okay, so the first ingredient that we really need to get is a great chorus pedal, and I needed one with a little bit of flexibility so I can copy this, because I'm not sure what was used on the record, but it's probably like a Electro Harmonix small clone or something like that. So the chorus pedal I'm using is the Julia version 2 by Walrus Audio. This is a killer all analog chorus pedal, Probably one of my favorites. You've got loads of tweakability on there because the lag control and the dry chorus vibrato blends, and then the different waveforms. I actually did a full demo of this. If you'd like to check that out, there'll be a link up in the cards, in the description, and pinned in the comments. So the settings on the Julia version 2 were like this. I had the triangle wave going on, the rate and depth was set where you can see, and then I pulled the lag back so it's less detuney, because it kind of sounds like a phaser on the record, even though it is a chorus pedal. And then I had the dry chorus vibrato blends right center, which is more like a traditional chorus pedal. So if I quickly show you what the Macmull T-Classic sounds like going straight into the Silverface Twin Reverb, and then I'll engage the Julia with those settings so we can see what it's doing to the tone. So the Macmull T-Classic straight into the Twin sounds like this. And then there was a couple of other pedals that we needed to use to get the big distorted part, and there's actually like a room reverb on it where he does the big parts. It's like you can hear it kind of bounce off a wall. I don't know if this was actually from a real room and they recorded it with a room mic, or it was a reverb unit or something like that, but I was able to replicate that with a pedal anyway. So the distortion pedal to copy Johnny Greenwood's Shredmaster tone I'm using is the Guerrilla Warfare by Greer amps. This is a killer Procore Rat style pedal, but it really does nail these parts in my opinion. And then to get that room reverb, I was actually using the Source Audio Collider delay and reverb. This is a really killer multi reverb and delay unit with loads of flexibility, and it really helped me get that room kind of slapbacky reverb type thing nailed as well. So the Greer Guerrilla Warfare had settings like this, and then that was running into the Source Audio Collider with settings like this. Again, we were just on the room reverb. So if I show you what it sounds like with just the Greer Guerrilla Warfare first, and then I'll kick on the Collider so you can hear that little slapback reverb type thing going on for the big chorus parts as well. So that's all the pedals that I use for this. So now we're going to pull out the isolated tracks. So I'm going to pull out the chorus clean part first so you can see that and what's going on. You'll see the settings of the Julia on screen as well. So I actually double tracked the chorus parts that you hear throughout as well and tried to play them pretty much exactly the same. And they're just panned right and left slightly because I think that's what they did on the record as well. So when I pull out the isolated track, I'll just put them together because again, it's exactly the same settings, same everything, same parts. Give or take, there's probably one or two notes that I play differently, but you'll get the idea. So the clean chorus effect sound that's going through all the verses in the intro, the little arpeggiated things, sounds like this. Again, you'll see settings of the Julia version 2 on screen as well. Okay, so now we're going to look at the big distorted chorus parts and the little like octave solo type thing he kind of does. Then on the big distorted parts, there's the big part that you see me play, and then there's a more stripped back version where you're just playing the chords underneath, again with exactly the same settings. So it's kind of double tracked, so I'll pull them out together, but the main part that you're really hearing anyway is the big chords with the little octave things. So I'm going to pull out the track isolated. You'll see the settings of the Guerrilla Warfare on screen. I'm not going to put the Source Audio Collider on, but it did have settings like this, and we were just in the room reverb mode. So make sure that you remember that the room reverb was engaged. So the distorted parts pulled out the intro song isolated sounds like this. You'll see the settings of the Greer Guerrilla Warfare on screen, and just remember that we're using the room reverb from the Source Audio Collider as well. So there we have it. That was a look at how to get the tones on Creep by Radiohead. Probably one of their most famous songs. This was a really fun one to try and get the tones nailed for. It's probably one of my all-time favourite songs. And it's got some really iconic chorus tones going on and big distorted chords and octave thing going on as well. Again, that chorus tone was for me the most important part because it's so iconic, and then having the big distorted part for the is really important as well, because the way he plays it, it almost sounds like a drum, like a tom or something. The Walrus Audio Julia really helped me get that flexibility because it's such a flexible pedal and try and get really, really close to the original track. And I thought it did a really great job of this. So if you'd like to see a full demo of this again, there'll be a link up in the cards in the description and pinned in the comments. And then for the big distorted parts where Johnny Greenwood uses a Marshall Shredmaster, the Guerrilla Warfare really got us close. And then having that nice little room reverb from the Source Audio Collider really came in handy as well. So if you like that How to Sound Like video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot, and that way you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. There's going to be gear affiliate links in the description to every piece of gear I used in this video, and to record my videos. These do help support the channel out further, so I'd really appreciate it if you go and check them out. Other than that, go onto my channel, check out some of my playlists. I have plenty more lessons, covers, gear demos, How to Sound Like videos, and anything guitar related. As always, I've been Harry, and thanks for watching.